Hello everyone, today I am going to create this pitched roof in Revit. As you can see in the video that this roof has multiple levels and slopes in it. So I will show you in this video that how you can create a roof with multiple slopes and pitch and levels. But before we start, let me ask you to like and share my videos, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any kind of difficulty or query related to Revit, you can ask me anytime. So now let's start. Okay, so this is the CAD file which someone has sent me, and with the help of this roof plan and the elevations, I'm going to draw the pitched roof in Revit. Now if you look at the roof plan, it has these slopes mentioned on its parts. As you can see, this is a 10-12 pitch, and then there is this 212 pitch, which is basically this slope information that this part is gonna have how much slope. And if you look at this is a front elevation and basically of this part, and you can see that the roofs has levels in the elevation as well. And for example, this is the highest points, and this one has a higher point as compared to these these parts of the roof. So and if you look at the back elevation, so these are these highest points which you can see in the front elevation, and all of the other are a bit lower than this. And then you can see that these two lines, they are at the lowest part of the roof. And these are the side elevations of the buildings, and you can see that it has levels on it as well. So with the help of this information, let me show you how you can draw in Revit. Open a new architectural template file in Revit. Go to the elevation, any elevation, and in here I'm going to add one more level, because as you have seen in the CAD drawings that this building has 3 levels. So now here I am going to insert the CAD file. Click on import CAD in the insert tab and select the desired CAD file and click open and bring it to this view. Unpin this and then move this file to be placed here, and again pin it so that it does not move again. Okay, so now as you can see, these green lines represent the roof lines, and also it has slopes written on it. So go to the 3D view, it is also visible there. Then go to the architecture tab and in here select this roof by footprint command, and the roof should be on level 3. Then click yes and then select this line, and now I'm going to start placing the boundary line. Okay, now first of all I'm going to place the first line here like this till this line. Okay, so now you can see that this slope has the this pitch has this 10 by 12 slope. So just write 10 here in this dialog box, or you can also write here. And okay, one thing to remember that in this type of drawings, the point where the line where the arrows is facing, you should enter that slope value there. So now let's place the second line here, and you can see that there's no arrow or slope that is pointing towards this line. So select this and then uncheck this defines slope, as this line has no slope. Then place the third line here and enter the 10 by 12 slope in for this line. then place another line here. You can see that I'm just moving along that green lines. Now again, this does not have a slope, then click define slope, uncheck, and then place another line here, and you can see that this line has the arrow facing towards it with this slope value 10 12. So enter that value here. Now place another line here, select it, and you can see that it has the arrow facing towards it with the value 512. So select it and enter the slope value 5. So in this way I'm going to keep on placing lines. Okay, now place another one line here till this point, and select it and enter the value 10 here. Now you can see that the length of the line is also along with that green lines. I'm just placing those lines above them. So now you can see that this part is I'm not going to draw this part, as you can see that I have omitted it, this one, because this part is on a lower level as compared to the one which I am drawing. So I will draw that part later on. So enter this value of 5 here. Then now this part is again on the same level as the one which I'm drawing, so I will draw these lines and enter the slope values for these 10. Then this one is pointing towards 5, so enter the value 5 here. So in this way we just have to place those lines, place those values at which those arrows are pointing, and where there is no arrow pointing, then that does not have a slope, then uncheck that defines slope part. Now again, this part of the roof is on a lower level as compared to the one which I'm drawing, so I will draw that part later on. So now place this line till that point, and this line has the slope value of 5. Enter that value, and in this part just keep on moving towards this back side of the building. This one has the slope value of 10. So now the roof boundary line is complete with all of the slopes mentioned. Then click OK, but it gives an error. If this happens, then one by one again check that if you have given these slopes correctly. So let's check all of them. Okay, so now there is the issue. I have not changed the slope value for this line. Entered the value 5 for this one, so that the roof will not give an error. And now click OK. So yeah, the roof has been created, and you can see that all of the slopes and pitch for the pitched roof is now complete, and it is exactly like the one which I have shown you in the CAD drawings. And you can, if you can see in the top view. Okay, first of all, move this roof for 5 feet above, because it is as that in the CAD drawing. Okay, now if you open the wireframe view, you can see that all of the roof lines are exactly on those green lines. Now let's draw the remaining parts of the roof. So for that, first of all, I'm going to draw this part for the back elevation. Select the roof by footprint command, move it to level 3, click yes, and draw this rectangle here. Then select these 3 lines, uncheck this define slope, and give the slope value of 5 for this line. Click OK. Go to the okay, now set the reference plane to level 3, so that the roof by footprint command does not ask again and again. So again, draw at this part of the roof, uncheck this define slope, and then add this value of 5 for this line. Click OK. Now go to the east elevation and open this wireframe graphic display option, and this should connect with these lower lines. So select this roof and simply move it till here. And let's go to the 3D view, and you can see that it is not joined with the other roof. So simply use the join command in the modify tab, and then you can easily connect these parts with the other part of the roof. Now in the 3D top view, again select this roof by footprint command and place a rectangle for this part of the roof like this, and select these 3 lines, and then uncheck the defines slope, and as not these 3 lines, these 3 one, and then uncheck this define slope and give the slope value of 5 for this line. Click OK. In the east elevation, select and move this roof till here, and then in the 3D apply this join command. Okay, then now I have to draw this part of the roof. Again, for that, select this roof by footprint command, and again repeat that step as in this previously. Now I'm going to repeat this exact step on this part of the roof by using the roof by footprint command, as you can see in the video. Now I have to draw the pitched part, the pitched roof for this part, and for that select this roof by footprint command and then start placing the boundary line along with the slope values, as you can see in the video. Now go to the 3D and in the modify tab select this join unjoin roof command and select this line and select this part of the roof, and you can see that it is joined with it. Now uh, join this roof with this one, and now I have to delete these extra parts of the roof which you can see in the bottom view. For that, go to the bottom view of the 3D, select these CAD lines, hide it so that this part of the roof is easily visible, and then open this wireframe graphics display. Then in the architecture tab select this biface command and select this part of the roof, and first of all I'm going to create this little triangular opening within that part of the roof, as you can see in the video. Now again select this biface command and then select this surface and then place this triangle here so that to delete this part of the roof. Repeat this step on this other side as well. Now you can see that how these openings have that command has created openings within the roof as required. And now I have to delete this, create an opening within this rectangular part as well. Again, go to the bottom view and they open that wireframe graphics display so that all of the lines are easily visible. Then select this biface opening command and then select this surface and create the opening as you can see in the video. Now you can see that how it appears in the bottom view. Now I am going to repeat this exact step towards this right side, where I have to place this exact pitched roof with the same dimensions and the slopes and everything. And again I have to use that biface opening command for that to create the openings within the roof as you can see in the video. So now that part of the roof which is on level 3 is complete, and it looks like this. You can see all of the pitches and slopes in the bottom view as well as in the top view, and you can see that how easy it is to create a pitched roof in Revit. Just need to enter the correct values at the correct positions. Now I need to create those small parts of the roof which is on level 2. For that, set the reference plane to level 2 so that all of the roofs which you draw are placed on level 2. So draw a rectangle here, then select these three lines, uncheck this defines slope and enter the slope value of 2 in here. Click OK. Now draw this exact same roof in here. Now in the front elevation you can see that it has the slope value of 3. So I'm going to place the boundary lines, and then I'm going to uncheck all of the lines and then click on uncheck that defines slope except for the front line. For that I am going to add the slope value of 3. Now after placing all the roofs of level 2, after creating them, go to the east elevation and then move these roofs so that uh, they are aligned with the other roofs like this. So now our roof design for this pitched roof is complete and it looks like this. Now go to the front elevation and and you can see that this has multiple slopes and levels as I have shown you in the CAD drawing. And let me show you how it is in this CAD drawing, and you can see that it has the exact dimensions, the slopes, the shapes as you can see in this Revit drawing. So let's go to that back elevation, which is this north elevation, and again you can see that it has this exact design as in this case of this CAD drawing. You can see that this has multiple levels, like these two levels on the top, and then these four canopies type shapes, and then these two bottom lines, these bottom parts of the roof. So you can see that how easy it is to create these type of roofs in Revit. And also you can look at these side elevations, and which are again the exact type of roof as you can see in the CAD drawings. So that's all for today. I hope this video would be beneficial for you, and I will meet you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care, and most importantly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.